Good morning, folks. This is Lindsey Helson with SPS for another Monday Motivation. No, your clock is not wrong. I am an hour early today, appropriate for today's title, Answer the Bell. That's right, it's 6 a.m. I have an appointment today with some of our young people. We'll be welcoming them back to school. And it was either do the podcast early, tape the podcast, or try to do it on location, and all those things were just seeming not the right thing to do other than just get up early. You can always rewind the tape. And like clockwork, even at 6 a.m., Michelle Mimi Watkins is saying good morning. She's answering the bell. I think it's very appropriate. I appreciate you, Michelle. I just want to let you know I didn't want you to run up on me, put me in the hell like why you change the time on me, Lindsey? No, I'm just playing, but I wanted to let you know just for today, moving the time up. Again, I'm going to go be with some of our young people, help welcome them back to school, help them answer the bell. I always, pull my topic from the headlines of what may be going on in the world or my personal life. And just answering the bell is just something that really resonated with me. And it's ironic because I was watching this weekend the 1996 NBA draft recap, and it's always been argued that that's one of the best draft class ever. Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, Steve Nash, all these Hall of Famers, but also Kobe Bean Bryant. That's right, Kobe Bryant, that was drafted number 13 to the Charlotte Hornets. A little history lesson for some people. That's right, number 13 to the Charlotte Hornets. Arguably the best basketball player to ever play. His birthday was just this past week, and we are still mourning his loss, the loss of his daughter and her teammates in that tragic helicopter accident in California. But I think it's important to say that if you go back and watch that, Kobe made a comment. He was a very confident young man, similar to a lot of our young people now, but he made a statement as it relates to him deciding to go to the NBA. And he said when he looked back at it as a man at 40 years old, he wanted to say, hey, did I step up to the challenge? Did I take advantage of this? And I think that was so poignant when you think of his life and how he lived and the shortness of his life, and the fact that he was drafted number 13. What does that say? I mean, I'm going to be doing a showcase this weekend, Saturday, September 4th at Harperwood High School with outstanding young girls and boys. And many of them may be top rated, but some of them may be non-rated. But you look at a Kobe Bean Bryant drafted 13th in the NBA, traded then to the Los Angeles Lakers to go on to have a storied career, win 5 championships and such. I think it's important that we answer the bell when the opportunity presents itself. When you talk about this answer the bell, Paul Vaden, former middleweight champion, I believe he's out of California. He has coined the term and also trademarked the term answering the bell for his soon-to-be-released book. I found him when I was on the internet looking up the term. But in boxing, when you have to answer the bell, good morning, Brother Marshall. Yeah, I moved it up for an hour, brother. I appreciate you being available and checking in. My man, my people, Brother Marshall, Michelle Watkins. You know about answering the bell. They say if a boxer fails to answer the bell for the next round, the fight will be deemed to have been finished in the previous round. So if you don't get up, if you don't get off that stool, if you don't come in and say, I'm ready to go again, the fight is over. So many things, guys, we have an opportunity to answer the bell. And many times it's just showing up. For our young people starting back to school, they've been dealing with the pandemic. They've been dealing with virtual school. Hell, we've been dealing with all that. And in many cases, our success is going to come with just showing up, just getting there, just setting your clock. And when it's time to get up, getting up and just showing up and letting the momentum take over. Yeah, you may not come in your sharpest at your best right now. Look at Kobe Bryant. When Jerry West, the logo, drafted him, he was a GM with the Los Angeles Lakers. He said, man, I see something in this kid. I see something. Somebody like a Kevin Marshall or Michelle Mimi Watkins, they're going to see something in you. That's all it takes is one. We have to remind ourselves of that. We live a life trying to win the respect and adoration of everybody. Yeah, that would be nice, but for some reason it doesn't work like that. Tell me about it. When I start moving in my roles, whatever I'm doing that's different from what I did a day before, a week before, a year before, some people just don't respond to that the way I would expect them to. Then again, I should say they respond the way I should expect them to, because as you move along, people aren't always ready to jump on board with you for your journey. They'll jump on board when you finish the journey, but that's it. That's right, Michelle. That always resonates with you. It only takes one. Exactly. And I think that's something important that we all need to realize. Don't let, this device right here get you so caught up that you have to have the secret sauce that's going to impress everybody. Know what it is, what you want. Lock into what you need to lock into. Deal with the folks you can deal with. I got the Kevin Marshalls and the Michelle Watkins of the world that rock with me. That's all I need. You don't need a whole entourage. You got those few who can support you in the time that they're available. They will. If not, sometimes you got to rock solo, but you got to be able to answer the bell, folks. And sometimes that's just getting up. Simple as boxing. When you don't get up out your stool, when you don't come up out the ring, that's enough to end it. All you got to do is get up. Who knows? You can get up and walk into the ring and throw one punch and knock that person out and you win. But sometimes mentally we get so defeated. We say because we can't do all the things we think we want to do in a certain amount of time, we can't win. What if Kobe Bryant would have said, no, man, I can't play in the NBA. I just want to go to college and dominate these kids in college. He went straight from high school to the NBA and had one of the best careers ever. And then even after that, influenced so many with, his Mamba Academy. I'm influenced by the Mamba Academy when I do my SPS showcases. You know what I'm saying? Always, I appreciate you, my brother. I'm with you 100. I appreciate you. Same here. So all I want to share with you guys on this Monday motivation, it may be a shorter message than most times, is that you can answer the bell. Sometimes answering the bell is just getting up, just standing up. So many times we overwhelm ourselves with thinking that we have to have a plan from start to finish. Sometimes it's just about getting out there and working on it. Hell, the plan you could have worked on from start to finish would have to change immediately with life changes, the pandemic, other things that come up. But you got to just get out there. And I find, too, the naysayers, the people who have something negative to say, the people that can say the things that can normally put you in a paralysis to stop you moving forward, normally they don't have nothing popping or going on. That's why they're able just to sit and tell you what you can't do. But it's the people in the arena, Coach Kevin Marshall, Coach Michelle Mimi Watkins, who can look at what you're doing and give an encouraging word because they know what it's like to take something and start from nothing and try to make it something. They know what it's like to get out there time and time again and take the chance of losing but still going. So you got to think about who you're listening to. You got to think about who really reigns important in your ears. You got to think about who really are the people that should really have influence. Now, people are going to have things to say. They're going to be all kind of roles for people to play. Hell, at the Grammy Awards, there's a particular role people play. They're seat fillers. There are people who are hired just to fill in the seats. You may think it's a packed out house, but some of those people are there just to fill in the seats. My point being is on your road to success, as you answer this bell, just know who you need to listen to, who you don't need to listen to. But most importantly, the most important person you need to listen to is that voice within. Yeah, you need to believe in that voice within and answer the bell. Get up out the chair. Fight all those rounds. Do all you can. And do it even if there's a fear of you not winning that time. We get so much, we put so much credence in it. We got to win. If I can't win, if I can't be perfect, I don't want to do it. But sometimes your win is going to come in your loss. I talked to you guys a few weeks ago about failing to win and that terminology. How do you take it? Are you failing in order to win? Some people look at it as, oh, I haven't won. I failed to win. But are you failing in order to win? That's right. Believe in yourself first. Hell, you got to convince yourself first to convince other people. Believe in yourself first. Stay locked in on it and work on it. Do your work. Do your homework. Kobe Bryant was in the gym. He was known for a monster workout ethic. Oh, man, his work ethic was beyond measure. I talked about that recently, about how he would be sweating in the gym, for the night workout. And Dwayne Wade, when they were working out during the Olympics, came back to the gym in the morning. Kobe was still in there sweating. So we call him great because he did great things. He worked out great. So with that being said, I won't keep you too much. I want to thank Michelle Watkins. I want to thank Kevin Marshall for you guys' support to even move my time up and to have you guys jump on and say, I'm here for you, I'm rocking with you, and to be able to give encouraging words, that's important. You guys play a huge role. What do you say, brother? Sometimes you have to move by yourself in this world to get the results you want. Hey, man, let me tell you something, brother. On that tip right there, man, you got to fall in love with yourself again sometimes. I'm serious. And people can take it how they want to take it, but you have to be able to fall in love with yourself, the self that has evolved to where you are not right now in 2021. And to be in love with yourself is the only way you're going to be able to get it going. My brother says he's up at 4 a.m. every day. Motivation, 0400. That's right. Every day. Well, I already know. Well, I appreciate you guys on this Monday motivation as we hit the 10-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and try to encourage some of our young people to tell them, hey, you can answer the bell. You can do it. Let them know that there's some people that's proud of them. Sometimes it may not be the people we know personally. It's the encouraging word we can get to a stranger. It's a smile. It's a nod. It's a fist. It's to say, you got it. We got that to give. That don't cost you anything. And who knows what blessings we have in the kingdom afterwards for doing that. So with that, thank you guys for your support. Answer the bell today. Answer the bell tomorrow. Answer the bell this week, this month, this year, and throughout this lifetime. This is Lindsay Ellis from SPS. Wishing you a great week. Take care.